Whoa! Josh, did we just get back?
Double D, this is heavy.
Where are... Is this thing on?
I think it's watching us. People of the world, we just got back from our most excellent concert, the Wild Stallions. Dude, Bill and Ted saved the universe.
They definitely saved 2020.
Whoa, dude, I think it's our time to tell our story for the people of the world.
Let's get back
to the
future. Gotta get back in time.
What's up, brother?
Yo, man.
Hey, dude. Josh and Double D, we coming for you.
Yeah, J-Man.
J-Man over here.
Yeah.
So, dude, the point of this episode is...
Got my hoverboard over here.
You do got a hoverboard, bro.
Look at this.
It looks beautiful.
We back to the future up
We
in
back
here.
to the future. I wanted to talk about when we grew up in the 90s. I know it was pushed even before we were born. But when we grew up in the 90s, everything was future. Aliens.
Robots.
Everything. Future, millennium. And in the 90s, that's everything. We were so influenced by movies.
Yeah.
E.T., extraterrestrials, Area 51, video games. Everything was influencing us for this future, cyberpunk.
Super futuristic. Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was just gonna say, what happened?
What happened, dude?
Did we go backwards? Did we just forget about the future? 2000 hit and it was just like reset or what?
I think we were still pretty futuristic up until like 2005, 2003.
Oh, yeah, because you had the Matrix, right?
Yeah.
Matrix was coming out around that time.
Yeah, something happened, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
I think it was at 2012, dude. I think we all died in 2012. Our timelines merged or something. I don't know.
Which is like living in like
different
limbo.
dimensions merged in 2012. Something happened. Twilight Zone, Mandela effect. Ding 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 ding. We're all being controlled. So we've gone back, right?
To the future.
Into 2020 to remind people
we're here.
Yeah, we're here. We gone back and 2020 is. I think it's unanimous that 2020 is literally like the worst year.
Yeah, I don't think anybody out there is loving 2020 right now. So
2020 is literally like one of the worst years in the last couple hundred years, maybe.
But you got a couple gems.
I didn't read a lot of
this
history.
year. You got a couple gems, right? Stuff to look forward to a little bit.
Okay.
Bill and Ted
3.
Yeah,
I'm excited to watch
that's
that.
one of them.
Yeah,
I know you're pretty excited for Dune
if
coming out.
If that comes out. Yeah,
I hope all these stay on track and they
another
do come out.
sci-fi, man. Dune is amazing.
Yeah, that's a whole nother world.
I can't wait to introduce you to Dune.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for it. That's why I haven't watched it yet.
Okay,
I haven't watched it yet.
Well, we'll watch the original 80s movie.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when hopefully by the time Dune comes out, if it comes out this year, hopefully there's going to be a theater.
You got to do it the right way.
We're going to go, fuck. Okay, how about this, yo? Expert deleted. How about this? Yo, screw theaters. We're going to drive-ins.
Yeah.
We're going back in time, baby.
Just take over drive-ins.
Let's go drive-in movie theaters, everything. Let's put music back onto tapes and singles.
Oh, put it back on my TV. MTV. Bring that back.
Where they at?
Yeah.
Is that even a channel still?
If you could call it a channel, man.
Let's bring back the Pinks.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Long hair, rock and roll, baby.
The future is neon.
The future
Atomic
is
number
neon.
10. The neon future.
Dude, and that's what I say, cyberpunk. And this is what I loved about the cyberpunk genre and just the scene itself was it was a rendition of the future from the current 80s, 70s.
It was like a mixture, right?
Theme, yeah. So it was like they created that cyberpunk vibe, and it was vibrant pinks and neons.
Everything was just so like vibrant, like you said, just upbeat, and just everybody just
In dark, dank cities, though, like Gotham.
Yeah.
It's very good Gotham.
yeah.
you
But
know?
it felt like the mood was just very like positive, like like that rhythm. It was just underneath everything.
And so at that time, so let's tell some people about the future.
Oh, so we gonna
Is that
we
against
just
the-
gonna let everybody know that
Is
we
that
a part
against
of
the rules?
We can't tell them we a part of the Simpsons clan. We can't just tell them that we've been to the future and we just know everything and we just putting it out there in cartoons.
I'm not part of no Simpsons clan.
Oh, my bad, dude.
So is
Forgot
that
to-
what you've been doing on Tuesday nights?
Sorry, dude. I forgot to tell you. I've been
Fucking
traveling
asshole,
through
dude.
time.
We were trying to play D&D and you over here hanging out with the Simpsons.
Simpsons did it, dude.
Oh. What was it, though, as a kid growing up that captivated your imagination of what the future was going to be?
You already know. I'm holding it right here in my
A
hands.
hoverboard.
Look at this futuristic skateboard, basically.
Uh-huh.
Hoverboard, dude. Where are these at?
Where the flying cars at?
Where's my hoverboard? They gave us something like that, I guess, if you can call that a hoverboard.
Those things aren't hoverboards. You're talking about those
No.
little wheelie things?
Yeah, they still on the ground. How's that a
They
hoverboard?
ain't hovering. Have you seen some of like the technology they have back before 2020 where it was like a speeder from Star Wars?
Ooh.
They have those. It's just basically compressed air shooting out, I think.
Yeah.
Balancing itself. But yeah, dude, there's
But yeah, give me the futuristic looking vehicles. It's 2020, man. The closest thing we got is Tesla, looking like a tank.
hey, that looks straight up like the Warthog from Halo, the truck.
It does. It does.
It does.
It does look very futuristic. But it's so basic at the same time. It's just a triangle. But it looked like a war machine, like you
I
said.
won't believe in the future until I start seeing the highway infrastructure basically be compatible with these smart cars. If
Where-
a Tesla could drive itself, the highway infrastructure should be like iRobot.
Where's
Just-
my flying traffic jams? I want to fly through the sky like Back to the Future.
Dude, imagine that.
That was what influenced me, by the way. It was Back to the Future. That was my visual, like whenever I thought about it, that was the future for me. You know, Marty McFly goes to the year, in Back to the Future 2, goes to the year 2015,
Oh wow.
November 21st, or something like that.
Imagine if if 2015 was like Back to the Future.
And so when I was a kid, that's what I literally, I think I was like 8, 9, or 10, and I thought ahead like 15 years. And I was like, okay, I'm 10. By the time I'm 25,
It's gonna be like
it's
that.
going to be the future.
Yeah.
Because that's what Back to the Future was. So I was
Yeah.
like, if it's anything like that, I'm going to be a happy kid, dude.
Yeah.
And then we just got
Shit on.
iPhones. But iPhones, I mean, you can now,
iPhones, bro. Nobody wants no iPhone, bro.
but they used a lot of that. Like you can literally,
Look at you right now.
Call
You-
someone.
You have a smartwatch on. When I grew up as a kid,
Zordon,
there you go.
Rangers.
You got Power Rangers, and also a huge influence for me was Dick Tracy.
Oh yeah,
And he talked to his watch.
yeah.
And you know, it was similar to like a cop or a detective would have his radio on him.
Oh yeah,
Right, but this was in his watch.
Yeah.
This is future technology.
Super.
And so that was something when I saw smartwatches come out, I was like, ooh, we getting a taste of the future. And it's just like, seriously, bro?
It's like futuristic stuff, but it's super normalized at the
Very
same time.
sliced down.
Yeah, it's like a tenth of what like the technology should be.
Yeah.
You know, if that makes any sense. It's just not quite up to par. And I think you were talking about it earlier, is Total Recall.
Oh,
Right?
Classic.
Total Recall, you were telling me about his TV.
Arnold movie, classic Arnold.
But how did I get here? Come on, I'm in a Johnny cab. You're in a Johnny cab. So we kind of have that, right?
Well, we got Ubers. They're
We
still
got
humans.
Uber.
They're still humans so far.
Are they?
Wait until Uber.
Are they?
I'm gonna let you guys know in 2020. Wait until Uber releases their merge with Tesla, and they're just gonna be cars show up.
Tube tubular.
There's gonna be cars showing up as your driver.
Yeah.
There's gonna be no one in it, and people are gonna say it's kind of weird. So they're gonna put a fake person in it with an artificial
robot.
intelligence, a robot. The car's still
robot.
gonna drive itself, but for humans to be comfortable,
to make you feel more at home,
more like an actual
natural.
human, and then thus, we already having people having sex with robots.
What?
Artificial intelligence is at an all-time high.
Love, death, and robots?
Oh yeah, it's amazing, by the way. But the future is a very scary place.
Is it?
We're talking about
Like machines taking over the world?
not only machines, but the artificial intelligence side of it.
Yeah.
We all know
AI?
AI. Elon Musk is gonna put those chips in our heads, bro.
Is he a robot or what?
I don't think he's a robot. I think he's a different species.
Oh, he's part of the Simpsons.
He's part of the
Clan.
reptilian lizards.
Oh.
Yeah, they'll
Those
make
people.
themselves known in a couple years. You guys will see.
Yeah.
We already been through
Like the
that.
dude from Spider-Man. The lizard?
Oh, Doc Connor.
Yeah, Dr. Connors.
Yeah.
Which another Connors is
So we're gonna have time traveling robots. They're gonna come and try to kill us.
I mean, that's what I was told, dude. Terminator told me since I was a kid, just watch out for them robots. Don't trust them.
It's like George of the Jungle. George.
Watch
George
out
of
for
the
that
jungle.
tree.
Watch out for that robot. It's trying to kill
Yeah.
you.
Robot just coming back into time, trying to kill me, prevent my future line of babies being born so it could take over the world. Crazy.
You gonna fight against that?
We already did.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's why this timeline is different.
So when do you think the aliens are gonna show up?
Aren't they here already?
That's
You
true.
didn't hear about that?
Well, no. I mean, I know. I didn't hear.
You
I
know about
that
aliens, right? The truth is out there.
the interdimensional beings that live underneath us and above us.
Well, they already blended in, bro.
Yeah,
They walk among us.
they
like
live.
Superman.
They live.
Oh,
So, did you like E.T. growing up?
big ET fan, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E.T. was a shit.
Little ET.
E.T. was weird because
Phone home.
it wasn't a strong character. And I think that's
Well, he
what
couldn't do
captivated
anything.
kids. He was weak,
Yeah.
right?
He was
And so he
very-
needed help.
Mhm.
And so instead of like there being like a strong alien, right?
Yeah.
A strong
like taking over the world.
Well, no, not with like taking over the world, but like a more of a like an alien who could have took care of himself. And then you had Elliot who had kind of had to babysit him.
Elliot.
Elliot.
Ouch. ET phone home.
That captain
How he know English?
because the alien.
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
He downloaded that to his like the Matrix.
His neural cortex.
So do you think we're in a like a hologram? Do you think the people of the world know that we're in a hologram?
I mean, holograms, dude. Holograms are dope. I mean, Michael Jackson.
Where
hologram.
is the holograms that we were promised?
That's another thing. Yeah, where them holograms at? I feel like the technology is there. A lot of this technology is there, but it's so, like I said earlier, a tenth of it. You know, it's not fully what I believe. Like we were no, I don't.
We got to see Tupac.
That was tight.
We got to see Michael Jackson.
But where's me like literally talking to a hologram you?
Like the Sith, right? Like some Star Wars, like
Yeah.
hologram just pop up and
Where's
we talking.
Where's Palpatine?
So that's got to be a next stage of like phones, right? We already have Skype. We have webcams. That is like, and now you basically look at webcams, and this is what in 2020 some bullshit happened, and now everyone's got a webcam in their house, and so we all have this now. It's like everyone's pretty much most people had a cellular phone.
They're just setting up the
hologram.
well,
It's gonna be like an Amazon Alexa,
yeah.
right? So we have that, but instead it's going, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
No, what I was saying is they basically already set up Skynet. Skynet is
Google.
it's
Skynet
already
is
set up.
Google, bro. I think
Alexa,
we've known
yeah.
that. It's Google.
It's done, dude. We're done.
You think so?
They're just waiting for the machines to get turned on online. Switch them on. You tell me you don't think they could take over right now with all the technology? There's probably machines.
You remember in like Iron
already-
Man 2, he had like a fleet of robots,
Yeah.
and Iron
They're
Man
just
had to
sitting
like
around
fight against.
somewhere.
So yeah, there's. Of corporations, shell corporations, get into some Metal Gear Solid. Snake. Do you know?
Corp?
You know, there's some shell corporations out there
Yeah.
that are funding all this.
Oh yeah.
So what do you think about like hybrids,
Oh,
chimeras,
like humans and machines, like
humans? No,
cyborgs.
no. Humans
What are
and
you
animals, humans and different DNA.
Oh yeah. So they talked about that on Love, Death, Robots, right? I think there was that episode. That's crazy.
Like behind you, I got a movie right now. I got a movie. So when I grew up, I watched this movie. It's called The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Interesting. Never heard of it.
Val Kilmer.
Oh, Batman.
Yeah. Bruce Wayne himself was
I'm Batman.
this movie. So basically, this movie, and then there was also an episode. I think it was 1 or 2-parter of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoon.
Ooh, I love that
And
cartoon.
It was straight up. I think it was a 2-parter, and it was literally the island of Dr. Moreau. There was this little island in Central Park that this one crazy doctor was crossbreeding animals and stuff like that. And I think they took the turtle's DNA or something happened, and the turtles go in and destroy him and shut him down. And it's very reminiscent of the island of Dr. Moreau. And I thought when we were gonna get into the future,
That was gonna be.
I don't know if you remember, like back in like '98, it was a big thing where they made like cloning illegal. It was on the news, and it was like everyone talked about it. I think it was like 98 or 2000 or something. And they made the stem cell research and all that. And it was all about cloning, bringing stuff back. And I always thought like that was going to be
Just leading into Jurassic Park. Just dinosaurs, chicken eggs. You know, they already got that like in the works, right? They're trying to get embryos of chickens and their DNA and swab it with dinosaur DNA. And I know you're looking at me a certain way. You got that visor on, but I can't see your eyes. Yeah. But it's happening. They're already working on dinosaurs. So
you think they're going to bring dinosaurs back?
Either the machine's going to get us or the dinosaurs going to eat us.
Dude, and look at 2020. Look at the human psyche as of right now. We're willing to do anything to go outside. What if all of a sudden they're like, come to Jurassic Park? People would line up.
Yeah.
The people would be like, I want to go fucking see a dinosaur.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care if he's going to eat me.
I don't want to see a dinosaur. I want to.
I would rather see like more docile creatures, like elephants.
But we already got elephants.
But what do we need more animals for? Have you seen a giant octopus? That is the most... So, if you guys don't know, octopi, that's some space shit right there. That's like Space Monster
creatures.
X.
They just dropped them off here on Earth.
Oh,
to
yeah.
rule
Those
the
things are
seas.
fucking weird. Octopus. We gotta let people know.
Here we go.
Okay.
We're gonna find those octopi.
It's like Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
So is this the future you were waiting for?
Not a chance. No chance. This is not similar to the future at all. Like I said, it's like a 10th of the future that I thought it was gonna be, dude. I thought there was gonna be flying cars. And yeah, like we can talk to people, like you said, FaceTime, you know, Alexa, Skype, all that stuff. That's cool. But where's like my visors and everything and my flying time machines and
Virtual reality.
Virtual reality is a real thing. I mean, it's come a long way since the 90s and the 80s.
It is nothing compared to what it was promised with. We are VR
troopers.
Dude, nothing compares to what we were promised.
No.
Nothing
not even
compares to
close.
what we were promised at all. And it's so sad.
Yeah.
We were fed. It was almost like we were indoctrinated by the entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm. Just feeding us this hope of tomorrow.
The world of tomorrow, Disney. What do you think about that?
I like Tomorrowland. It's cool.
Why do I always say the world of tomorrow and it's Tomorrowland? I thought it was the world of tomorrow.
Well, see, that's what Disney put in too. The idea of Tomorrowland.
The future.
Everything's futuristic.
Yeah. Like
So
the Jetsons.
Yeah, Jetsons. Meet George Jetson. They had flying cars already. It was hella futuristic. It looked like Cloud City.
Well, and do you ever notice that that's the first inclination since we were a kid, something like Jetsons or any type of robot, we would automatically make them a slave?
Crazy.
They're a butler.
Huh? They're beneath us.
And then you see when we had things like the Matrix come out and the Animatrix, and it was the rise of the machines.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing
You're
about
always fighting the
iRobot,
machines.
where at a time there was like because we thought that these machines were beneath us, we treated them as such, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this rise when we allow them to become self-aware, and then at that point, like I love, if nobody's ever seen the Animatrix.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
2-part episode
love
of the rise,
Animatrix.
and it is very similar to the timeline of like iRobot, where they were almost just like us, but we treated them as slaves. And then there was the laws that came to where you had to treat a robot as an equal to a human, unless
Yeah.
you had this clash. And that's what was the beginning of the human and the robot war.
Machines.
The machine war.
Yeah.
And obviously the machines will always win because they
You
can
think so?
the machines will always win. The
But
way they process, bro, their process.
the human spirit is something that can never be broken.
It could be destroyed though.
Find out next time. Would you like to know more?
Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Where is that at? Let's talk about the Space Force. Let's go into space.
Space Force.
Growing up, dude, the solar system was dinosaurs, and the solar system was the most intriguing thing to me as a kid when I went to school.
Definitely. Everything was all about space and planets and intergalactic dimensions. And that's why I was so into science when I was in school. Science was just so intriguing because it was like the unknown. You wanted to find out more. Would you like to know more?
Would you
More.
like to know more?
Yeah.
It's Magic School Bus. Come on, a Magic School Bus.
And you had a lot of cartoons like that.
Ride
which-
the river of lava.
Come on, the magic
Magic
school
school
bus.
bus.
Beep, beep.
Dude, Miss Frizzle, big ups. Thank you for teaching me a lot of the shit. But yeah, dude, what happened with all that?
I feel like it just got, little by little, we just started to move away from all the unknown became known.
With the internet, I think we all got sidetracked by the internet
The internet.
because this is all pre-internet.
Yeah.
Our imagination of space,
Yeah.
seeing these artist renditions of planets and all these concepts, but
The imagination.
it was all the
that
imagination
key.
of the dinosaurs, prehistoric time, and then space.
The final frontier.
Yeah, Star Trek and
Stardate.
Star Wars.
Stargate.
Stardate 2020. Don't you ever come back.
Oh.
Don't ever come back to 2020.
Let's get out of here. We gotta go travel. Gotta go back to the future.
But it was a giant sham. I think it was a huge lie, a huge deception. We don't got nothing. But
Yeah,
what's weird though, it was like this giant time, like you said, people. I think it was the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Everything went to the internet.
Yeah.
Internet's everything,
Yeah.
and we don't look up anymore. we look down.
We look down to our devices, our phones.
Correct.
It just sucked us in because everyone now is obsessed with what's going on in this social construct, this social atmosphere.
Correct.
Because it's a way to connect with people without actually having to physically be there.
Mm-hmm.
And while technology is good and it does help connect us with people, it also disconnects us with nature, people,
Reality.
space, reality. And I know you've talked about, virtual reality and virtual constructs. And I feel like that eventually is going to just disconnect us more because now we're going to be in our own virtual reality, but we don't have to see and talk to other people.
True, but
know?
it's going to be like Ready Player One when we get
Ooh.
into the virtual world.
Jack in.
We're literally jacking in, and until this is the big thing, is until we learn how to pluck our consciousness out of the mortal body and into the digital space, that's the key.
So you're telling me I can literally go into a video game and be whoever I want?
Yeah.
Is that the future?
Yeah. You're going to be on a server somewhere.
so I can change my appearance and change my body.
An
and
avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Avatar. We done.
I ain't talking about the movie Avatar.
We done. Put them on this road.
Oh God, don't.
Blue creatures. That's all you have to say.
Yeah, don't get me
J-Man
started.
is done.
Don't get me started. You guys are gonna. Everyone's gonna love the blue alien females. You know.
Are you an Avatar? A fan of Avatar?
The Last Airbender.
moving elements around.
No, Avatar. Absolutely.
Yeah, the world of
James
Avatar.
Cameron's Avatar. See, people don't realize, in the future, Avatar is the greatest movie of all time, by James Cameron. That's facts. For you 2020 people, that's hashtag facts. So write that down and scoop it up.
How many movies is there of that?
There's
one,
like
right?
13 more coming.
It's like
There's 13 more coming. You just don't know it yet.
by the year
2058, dude. Part 6 is coming.
I was gonna say 2100, but that's fine.
2058.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were literally robbed as 90s kids.
Okay, so if we were robbed so much,
We were robbed of our imagination.
now tell me, what was your idea of the future? What, because you kind of got, what influenced me. What was your imagination? What was it influenced by? I know we talked about a lot of things, Total Recall, Back to the Future, but what was that one thing that like you were like, that's it, that's the future for me? If I can imagine anything, that's it.
As a young child,
Yeah.
it was that Total Recall
Really?
where I was always really big into the drive-in movie theater concept. We're gonna keep talking about it. Was a projector.
Yeah.
Excuse me, too many hot Cheetos. I came back into the past and ate hot
no.
Cheetos.
You done messed up.
They don't have them in the future. So enjoy them now. So basically, it was that idea of crystal projector, just a holodeck, basically. Kind of like we would see in Star Wars and all these movies, and where these invisible holodecks and pull it down and raise the volume up and stuff. Like I have like some stuff here at the battle station where I get that more. Like, it's mechanical.
Yeah.
But and then now we get that with phones where we can drag and drop and move things around, and it's more like a futuristic holodeck. It's just we need to make it see-through, make it like even if you do it on your skin, you can manipulate things basically from this hologram. I thought the future was going to be hologram.
Throw it on the wall and
hologram
interact with it
to virtual reality.
Gotcha.
All the way up until my experience with The Matrix, where you're actually not experiencing technology, but you
living in it now.
Are in technology.
Yeah, so you guys are one.
Your mind is
same.
Into it, and then any architect, any artist can create the world around you and have you experience what they want you to experience, and then learning about what's his name, Blade Runner.
Oh, okay.
What's the dude's name? Philip K. Dick. Philip K. Dick, Blade Runner of do androids dream of electric sheep?
Gotcha. Yeah.
The idea that what if we're all Westworld, that concept.
Oh, Westworld.
That we're all these illusionary beings in somebody's fantasy.
So my question is if you die in the fantasy world, do you die in real life?
Well, I don't have that answer for you, Blair.
Oh man,
I don't got that answer for you.
Somebody find that out. I want to know.
But that to me, as a kid, I thought that was it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, there's so many different things.
A giant simulation is what's known as the simulation theory.
Okay. Yeah.
We are in a video game. We are in a constructed, created reality.
Give me more lives, man. I need a one-up.
And what happened with with Neo and the spoon?
Did he bend? Or is it the spoon that bended around him?
People of 2020, time travel. Would you like to know more?
I would, dude. Yeah. Where's time traveling at?
Dude.
Well, what happened with that? Nobody talks about time travel anymore.
Well, that's not true. A lot of time traveling is coming back. Avengers Endgame. A lot of time travel is all over
Just
entertainment.
Messed up. All of Back to the Future just said, "Oh yeah, they don't know what they're talking about time travel."
Are they gonna make a Back to the Future another one before they all get too old?
Well, that's what I heard. It's Tom, whatever Spider-Man dude is supposed to play Marty McFly, because
They're remaking it.
I guess they look similar. I think it's like a fan thing. A lot of people want him to play Marty McFly because he looks just like him. Can't play Marty. Who's gonna play Doc?
Oh, don't even get me started. It'd probably be terrible. Don't remake it. Just continue it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Okay,
like
what's his name back?
he's like Marty's grandson.
Okay, Ghostbusters.
Oh God. One movie a time traveling movie that a lot of people dislike in the trilogy that you've recently been telling me that you love is Ninja Turtles 3.
100. I love me some Turtles in Time. Ninja Turtles traveling through time with the scepter.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's fun.
Who doesn't love that movie? Ninja Turtles 3. Go to Japan, travel in time.
To feudal Japan.
Samurais. The turtles are literally samurais,
It's
dude.
epic.
And then those samurais come to the future.
Yeah. And they're all playing arcade games with Casey Jones.
It was a cool concept.
Yeah. It felt like more of like a side quest. It was like more of like an actual Turtles cartoon.
Yeah. It was probably the weakest of the three.
Yeah.
But as a kid, it was probably one of my
It
favorites.
was fun.
Yeah. It was just the concept of time travel. And that's what you see in like the 80s and 90s. There's a lot of stuff dealt with time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Terminator, traveling through time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Back to the Future, all dealing with
Time Cop.
back and forth. Fifth Element,
Ooh.
not so much time travel,
It was
but
the future.
It was like the future. Yeah,
Did you
Bruce
like
Willis. Oh, that was one of my favorite Bruce Willis.
that? How
movies.
did they? I think.
Corbin Dallas, Corbin, my man. I got no fire, got no nothing. Corbin Dallas.
Dude,
Lilu.
I think that what they did so well is that they sexualized the shit out of
Lilu.
Lilu.
That's her, I believe, character name, Lilu.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Yeah.
The Resident Evil girl.
Mia whatever. Wachowski?
Mia Kunis. No, just kidding. But yeah, they super sexualized her.
I think
She
so,
was-
yeah.
And that's the thing was another thing too.
She looked like an anime character, huh?
That's what it was the future. Everyone had this color hair. Everything was colored.
Yeah.
And like in what's the no, not Twilight. No.
No sparkly vampires here.
Mockingjay.
Oh, yeah.
They fight. What is it?
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, but what was the movie called?
Catching Fire.
The first one though.
Yeah, you lost me on that. player.
The Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games. That was a futuristic dystopian like world. But that, and I think that is a perfect representation when it shows the people.
Oh.
That's a perfect representation that is probably what people are going to be like. It's going to be a mixture of like the Hunger Games people, the wealthy
haves
class,
and the have-nots.
and then like you lost her hoverboard. It's going to be like those people mixed with like Wally.
Wall.
Wally.
What's up with Wally?
Remember how everyone was
that's
in
the
floating
future?
suits? No, everyone's in floating chairs.
Well, they destroyed the Earth. That's what happened.
But everyone got lazy and everyone's like super big.
Yeah.
And they got a screen in front of their face. And they're just like sucking down probably Dr. Pepper. And they're just like floating around in their suit on their chairs. And
That's
it's like
already a
MODOK.
thing. Yeah, that's already a thing.
That's already
man.
a thing.
Yeah.
But I could see like all you got to do is put that screen right in front of your face.
Just continue it. Yeah. That's where we're headed. The future
So
of this timeline.
our goal is to
Right.
go back.
Yeah, we got to change it. We
We
got to
gotta-
Bill and Ted this thing.
We got to go back to the basics. Got to go back to the future.
Yeah.
We can do some time traveling ourselves.
We got to go on our most excellent adventure and save the world.
all while rocking out to Wild Stallions.
70s and 80s music.
All day, baby. It's so cool. So, Independence Day.
Ooh,
In the 90s.
aliens?
Aliens.
Yeah.
Another thing we were indoctrinated with, which we thought was going to come to light with Area 51.
Dude.
And all this stuff that we grew up with. So, like, how did that movie hit your imagination as a kid?
I love that movie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had the dude from Jurassic Park in there.
Remember, life always finds its way.
Yeah. You got aliens coming down. You got Will Smith. That was one of his like breakout movies right there.
Yeah.
Independence
Welcome to
Day.
Earth.
Yeah. We will not go quietly into the night.
Yeah.
4th of July, baby.
Let's
Independence
go.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our anniversary on a podcast.
100. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be our slogan now. We will not go quietly into the night.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that was it was big for me when I was a kid. Independence Day, Armageddon, all these movies about like the end of the world, right? Seemed like the overarching theme. Like you either gotta fight aliens or travel through time and save the universe, save
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
And it's just that's what was being broadcasted.
How did the millennium hit you? The Y2K scare.
Oh man, everybody was afraid of Y2K.
What was up with that?
Yeah,
I was too
computers-
busy playing Game Boy Advance.
Everything was supposed to just crash, and computers were just like supposed to take over the world or shut down like all the economy.
I feel like people thought it was going to be like Maximum Override
yeah,
or Overdrive.
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 Yeah, where the
Maximum-
trucks
Yeah,
just
Green Goblin
take
truck.
over the world.
And machines start destroying things. Like, what the fuck was everyone so afraid
They're
of?
just going in circles around that gas station. That's all I remember. My
Oh,
dad
yeah.
showed me.
I just don't know what people were so afraid of. I was playing Zelda and Nintendo, and I didn't give two shits.
Yeah, you were in your own.
I was in my own,
your own
imagination,
universe.
my own world. And
Yeah, I remember a lot of people being scared though, stocking up on things they didn't need.
I'm pretty sure, just like in 2020, it's nothing but media hype, just
Yeah.
trying to tell you that the world's about to be destroyed, so be fearful. So that sucks.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it sucks,
Yeah.
man. And I think that was what's crazy is when we were kids, we weren't paying attention to the box.
No.
We were paying attention to the box when Ninja Turtles was on.
Yeah.
When we were watching Saturday morning cartoons and the X-Men were saving the day and defeating these villains. But
Things
then-
that fed our imagination.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a fire
We weren't worried about the
We weren't
the
worried about
reality,
of
real life.
of being pumped into our brain.
Yeah.
But we were being indoctrinated on another world
Mm-hmm.
of magic and sorcery.
That was always the cool thing, is diving into these other worlds
Yeah.
and escape from.
Almost like
Reality.
Stargates.
Ooh, Stargate? You a Stargate fan? Open up that portal to another dimension?
I recently watched it fully for the first time ever.
Really?
Stargate was always one of those things that was on in the background, like on Saturday,
Okay.
or on Sunday, like
Yeah.
movies on ABC or whatever, Fox. And so I never like really watched it. I always thought Stargate and Dune were the same things.
They look very similar. They
Very
got
similar
yeah.
To the
aesthetic.
outside eye, yeah, to the outside eye.
Yeah, you might think it's the same thing.
you might think it's the same thing, and I did that for the longest time. But no, very two different things. But yeah, Stargate is interesting. Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah. All time travel, all the dimensions,
And you see, we're working on stuff like that.
Alternate
You heard of
realities.
CERN?
I never heard of that. You're gonna have
Particle
to
collider?
school me on that.
Particle collider?
Nope.
Of where they get these two
They're just
particles.
merging realities.
In CERN, Switzerland, they get these particles, and it's like 18 miles around, and they speed it up past the speed of light and slam these two microscopic particles together, and they record it.
That's like some Stranger Things stuff right there, man. You gonna open up that Pandora's box.
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't know what a particle accelerator is. We're
Well,
from the
yeah.
future.
Yeah, part of
That's the explosion that made the Flash.
yeah.
It was a particle accelerator.
Okay.
Particle accelerators back in 2020, as of that year, they were illegal in America.
Back in 2020.
Yeah, back in 2020.
Yeah, we in the
Suckiest
future right
year.
now.
Yeah. But yeah, so they are doing that kind of shit. Trying to make black holes. Stephen Hawking even said, "Don't you fucking do it, CERN, because you're gonna make a black hole and
He
destroy us
said,
all.
don't do it.
Don't do it, player.
Don't go out to that field. Sometimes dead is better.
Remember, if you build it, They will come.
Oh, dang. That hit differently.
Interdimensional time travel, baby.
Yeah.
They gonna make it. Well, they did, obviously, because we
It's
are time
happening.
travelers.
Yeah.
The J-Man and Double D, time travelers from the future. Intergalactic Tag Team Champions.
Intergalactic. Riding my hoverboard. Ain't no surfboard. I'm riding my hoverboard.
So it was kind of weird transitioning with the alien stuff, right? Like as a kid, we thought aliens were cute, cuddly, and then
they
we
just
had
get
things
slimy.
like Men in Black,
Oh.
and so it started to change. It started to change the way we look at aliens. Now they could be criminals. I mean, we had movies like Mars Attacks,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They were literally just zapping people.
But see, Men in Black aliens were a little more like mainstream. Everybody knew about them.
They wanted to blend in and just
Except for
just live.
Yeah, except for the humans that were almost like the Matrix. They were just like oblivious to it. But then the Men in Black knew all about this, like all these universes and all these galaxies, all full of aliens, and they were in charge. They were in control of making sure they were in line.
It's literally, bro. And what's crazy is go back and watch Men in Black. They're literally like what, the country of like United States has for like ICE.
Oh yeah.
There are the ones, basically
Just kicking people out.
Yeah, like no, and you even see
Get
them. They
outta
get
here,
deported.
aliens.
Yeah, you see certain aliens get deported
Crazy.
because they have like warrants or they have like outstanding bail things that they haven't taken
They
care of
can't
on
come
other
to
worlds.
Earth.
You can't come in, baby. You got to stay over there. Men in Black is really different if you look at it from that perspective.
Yeah.
And then you would call them, oh, they're the bad guys. they're
just trying to keep Earth safe. Depends on how you look at it.
Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Would you like to know more?
That's another thing. Yeah, we didn't talk about the bugs and Starship Troopers and
So do you want to go to
Space Force?
Space Force.
Yeah, man, sign me up.
Since the beginning was the whole thing we're talking about is we wanted space.
Dude, beam me up, Scotty.
Let's go,
Beam me
baby.
up.
Are we going to space or what?
Yeah, get my start date and put me on that spaceship. What's it called? The one from Star Trek? You don't know nothing about Star Trek. Me neither. Me neither, but put me on that spaceship. Put me on the Millennium Falcon.
There you
right
go.
into space.
There's one, you know.
Yeah. Space Force, man. It's a real thing, apparently, now.
It's real?
Did you see they got a TV show for that?
I think so.
It's
yeah,
like
it's
a
comedy.
parody.
It's a parody.
Yeah.
Did you see the actual Army trailer for it though?
Oh,
like,
they have a commercial now.
There's an actual commercial, and this chick is just like blasting out of the Earth's atmosphere, and you're just like, bro, this is something I've seen in science fiction movies my entire life.
Yeah.
And then you're like, it looks super fake. I'm just saying.
But did it intrigue you?
It just made me feel like Starship Troopers.
Do you want to become a civilian?
I want to become the
citizen.
I want to become a citizen. Yeah. I want to be the brain bug.
Oh no!
Just fucking brains go travel into distant planets, and just my brain just like MODOK from the X-Men, just be the leader, take over Hulk, fight the Green Lanterns, just sinister that shit out, baby.
Your powers combined.
Tree, you're a tree. I just
Everyone's a tree.
I think at that point, when we have this giant chasm of no imagination, we're all just into the internet, right?
Yeah.
A lot of artistry and a lot of imagination from people and kids and old people and young people and of such are all putting it online. And they're putting everything online.
Yeah.
But once we break that, once that shatters, which it will, because all things come to an end, at one point it will be like the age of Aquarius. It will be a new age, dawn of civilization. And so if we tackle the stars, imagine the worlds, right? Imagine the different creatures and people and languages and cultures and food and colors and different types of air quality, and just it's just so amazing.
You want that big brain energy right now, Flair?
Once you capitalize, if we can travel to different planets and to different like actual physical planets,
Yeah.
I think it would be
Out here.
the greatest thing. But see, this is what I believe. I'm gonna tell you, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I think we're gonna be traveling to different realms with technology.
So
I
like
think it's
opening
all
up
going to be
portals.
from within.
Yeah.
The portals are going to be from within. We're going to go into the imagination and the mind of artificial intelligence.
You want to go? Oh,
I don't
okay.
think we're going to be
I
physically
thought you were talking
traveling.
about going to the upside down and,
Well, that could be a thing.
you know, yeah,
I ain't trying to go there, though.
traveling to the different portals and different dimensions. But so you were talking about the imagination, and that sparked in me that I feel like that's something that we try to keep here on Back to the Basics on this podcast.
Yeah.
Is we try to capture that imagination
Yeah.
and the magic of when we were kids and the feelings that we had, and we try to relate to you guys by keeping that spirit alive, that energy that you talk about so much. I know you love energy.
Yeah.
And so we're literally transferring our energy to you guys and keeping it alive and just keeping that imagination going.
Out
Because
there.
you were talking about the internet and how we're so consumed by it and everything, and we need a break from that.
Yeah.
Just a little break from the monotony, as I like to say. Summertime. Summertime, baby. Yeah, we just need a little break. And
Oh, I think Will Smith just got a break.
oh man.
My Fresh Prince, I'm here for you.
Yeah, man. Let's go back to Philly.
But yeah.
But I think that's something that, you know, we strive for here. And I'm happy to be here in the dojo with you every
Yeah.
Saturday morning, like a Saturday morning cartoon.
It's the best.
Yes, it's the best.
It just hits different.
Yeah, in a different way, man. And yeah, so you know, we could travel through the future all day and night, just back into time zones. That's something that I would love if I could travel to any place in time. My place in time would probably be just like Doc Brown, the Old West.
Oh, some Westworld.
The Old West. And that's why I think I love Westworld so much, man.
Very good show.
What about you guys? Where would you like to travel? Josh, I'm going to ask you, though.
I think it would be probably like early 80s, late 70s.
Ooh.
Straight American
Like
Psycho.
you now, but in the 80s.
Me personally, I would love to be
A kid?
a kid, but I think probably before like the U.S. Like I'm talking old school tribal.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like old school tribal primitive humans and
It's
stuff like
just a
that.
different world when
It's a different
like,
it's a different way of life, and it's
Yeah.
all about survival.
and
Your day-to-day survival. I love survival.
that's the Old West. For me, that's what it's much about.
And
like
what has
survival.
happened over all these years is our society, our culture don't teach survival. We teach consumerism and an I culture and a me, and the legitimate solar system revolves around our own entities.
Crazy, huh?
And it is so different from like in the past when you want to go really far back to the basics. The life is about unity and survival.
It was all a lot about learning about things that are bigger than you.
Yeah. And now it's
The land, the earth, the skies, nature, the universe. Everything is so much bigger than us.
yeah.
And we got to learn about that.
So if I could go back, I would probably go back to that time.
Tight.
But if I want to just do mounds and mounds of cocaine and go to an 80s club and just live that life
Start vibing.
and just start vibing, just some 80s music and pink and blue lights are everywhere, and you got these chicks in this 80s sweat gear, and it's just
that discotheque.
that disc, that synth wave,
70s?
baby. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Vaporwave.
But that's a fantasy.
Yeah.
A vaporwave, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Let's get back into time, man. Let's travel.
let's do it, friends.
I hope people of the past get this message, Double D.
Yeah.
Oh, we're live. Welcome to our live stream.
Whoa!
Hey,
Righteous.
people of 2020, we want to give a clear message that's been sent from the Wild Stallions, our most righteous saviors.
Your year sucks.
Yeah, he's not lying.
Yeah.
Bill, Bill and Ted have sent a message through time to us to let you know that in the future, you can go back.
2D basics.
Yes, friends, we want to give you a clear message. Don't fret, because the future is radical. Let's hit hyperdrive and get back to the basics, eh? Whoa! Oh! Are we still going? Oh, yes!